Welcome Aquarius, we're doing an energy reading for you today. It is a general reading, so always trust yourself on what resonates, leave what does not. Big welcome to those that are new to my channel, those that follow me regularly, love your support. This reading is wherever Aquarius is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign, and if you're cross-watching, big welcome. And I will just mention I've just reopened my personal readings. They've been closed for quite some time, probably only going to be opened for June. So if you do want to get a spot with me, they are limited. I'll put the booking link on here and down below. All right, let's dive in. So first up, let's pull your central energy. We're also going to pull some guidance around any situations you're moving through right now. Pull you lots of clarifiers. Well, there's a focus on your life purpose right now. So you're possibly pondering what it is that you truly want to do. You may want to make some big life changes when it comes to that. Some of you are considering retirement planning, and there's a need for you to shed the shell and release yourself from the limitations you've placed around yourself. What's possible for you? Okay, some of you need to balance your mind. So there's a bit of emotional turmoil going on here. There's three figures here. One's kind of like in ice, so completely emotionally disengaged. The other one's fire, which is there's anger and things going off in there, rage going off there. And the one at the front is kind of like all-consuming and feeling hopeless. Now, whether it's related to a certain situation you're going through, a feeling of overwhelm, or some of you in a situation that you're desperate to get out of when it comes to your life path. It's really not serving you. You've been in it too long, Spirit's saying. It's almost like, how do I get myself out of this situation? Or Spirit's saying you need to see beyond the surface and dig deeper than you're currently doing right now to find the ruby. So what is the precious gift in this situation? It's trying to show you something about your life, about yourself. Well, it's trying to get you into an energy vortex of higher vibration. So whatever you're doing is lower vibration. A need for you to get into your higher consciousness. Now, that could even just be your emotional state. Amp that up with some crystals. All right, let's pull some energies to balance these out. Or you've got soda light, and Spirit's saying you need to create a new vision, one that's going to get you out of this shell, out of the limitations you've placed around yourself. And you've got chrysophase, which is fearless movement, which means Spirit's saying beneath all this turmoil, there's a decision and choice you need to make that you're procrastinating on. Once you find the ruby within that, which is your pearl of wisdom or the thing that needs to change, you then need to take fearless movement to get out of that situation and move yourself forward. And you've got Iolite, again, this need to create a new vision. And Spirit's saying create the vision when you're in high states of consciousness, because that's going to be a pure vision. It's going to be tapped into your soul alignment, what makes you truly happy. And you've got Aquamarine, which is simplification. So Spirit's saying don't overthink things. Don't make them more complicated than they need to be. There is a simple solution here and simple steps forward. All right, let's get to the heart of the matter, things you're possibly not seeing. Okay, some of you need to have a difficult conversation with someone. It's directly related to you changing things in your life and creating a new vision for yourself. And there's a need for you to protect your peace. So there's situations in your life where your peace is definitely being disturbed, definitely around something to do with your path. Something's not serving you. And the whole purpose of this is for you to become whole and balanced, be in highest vibration. Your life to be in balance. Yeah, you're finding your inner peace. So you can see there's a process going on here to get you to here. Let's have a look at your energy. So let's have a look at you shedding the shell, creating this new vision. Some of you need to have a difficult conversation with someone. It was directly related to the root chakra. You sense of security, stability, home, and finances. And there's so many doors you can open, Spirit's saying. So there's lots of opportunities out there for you. And you've got this beautiful, happy family, or maybe you want a happy family. There's external stresses going on here. There's a rainbow there, so it's going to bring this whole situation out of storms and into a place of peace. Let's have a look at this focus on your life purpose. You being in emotional turmoil here. Oh, darlings, you got cornucopia, which is success on every level. So you have the ability to have everything you want. It's part of a brand new beginning. So if you're saying to yourself you can't, well, you're completely putting the veil over what's possible for you. Right now is a time of self-discovery, journey of transformation. You will need to have patience with the timing of things, waiting for the right timing. Let's have a look at you diving deeper with below the surface to find the precious gem here for yourself. A need to protect your peace, wanting to protect your peace, and fearless movement forward. Yeah, here you are at a crossroads, state of indecision. You're not budging one way or the other. You're holding yourself there. Spirit's saying you need to bring yourself into emotional balance first. Then you're going to make a wise choice. And it's going to open up your door to personal healing and happiness. Okay. Part of the reason you're holding yourself stuck is you're worrying about lack. You're worrying that whatever choice you want to make is not going to support you. And Spirit's saying there's a man holding a coin here that's going to help you. So you're not doing it all on your own. I mean, guys, that can certainly represent your own financial security and stability. Let's have a look at you with this new vision that's in much higher vibration, becoming whole and balanced. Oh, yeah, look, here comes the crown chakra. Which means that over here, we're in the sacral chakra, the root chakra, stress and anxiety. The way out of it's for you to take action and move yourself forward. So we're saying, yeah, there is a storm that's going to brew. There is a storm, you're going through it right now. Don't allow a storm just to stop you in your tracks. The storm is to clear things out of your life. No longer serving you. And you got the door to Spirit opening. So Spirit's watching your back. Let's have a look at you getting into this higher energy vortex of high vibration. Oh, when you do that, this beautiful caring connection that is already for some of you in your life is going to be so much closer. It's going to be peace there. So you kind of got to ask yourself, what is disturbing my peace right now? Because that is the situation you need to sort out. Because it's not affecting your family, it's affecting your partnership, it's affecting your emotional waters. Yeah, you need to come back into the present moment, love and appreciate and value yourself, and know that you deserve to have a beautiful, happy life, peaceful life. And you got to trust your heart on the direction you know you want to go in, what makes sense to you. Not based in fear, not based in lower vibrational energies. Let's have a look at you keeping things simple, finding inner peace. Oh, Spirit's saying you are going to have victory. You are going to overcome this challenge in your life right now. You just need to speak your truth. Be fearless and speak your truth. Again, we've got the message about having a difficult conversation. And certainly it's focused both genders here on your financial security and stability. Doing what's right for you when it comes to that. Let's pull you some guidance from the ancient soul tribes. Let's have a look at this top row where you're shedding this shell that limits you've placed around yourself. Creating a new vision for your life that is going to bring more balance and happiness. Okay, all the cards are flying there. We're saying there's a golden opportunity behind one of those doors. Something you're going to be very passionate about. It's going to make you really happy. Oh, those of you freaking out that the cards dropped, just, you know, chill out and take a breath, darling. It has no significance. None. Oh yeah, I can feel your energy. You got Mary Magdalene here. So there's a need for you to treat yourself with kindness and compassion as well as others. There are choices that you're going to make that are maybe not going to make everyone happy. I'm going to say too sad, too bad, right? Not your problem. Everyone's on a different path. Everyone's responsible for their own path, even if it's adult children, even if it's a partner. There's choices you need to make. They're going to align you more with your own sense of inner peace and happiness. They'll all come around to it. Whether they accept it or not doesn't really matter. There's a need for you to ask for help if you need it versus doing everything yourself. All right, let's have a look at you focusing on changes around your life purpose, getting out of this state of emotional turmoil. Everything you want's on the other side of that. Going through this journey of transformation and self-discovery. Oh, yeah. There is someone you need to put healthy boundaries in place with. Now, it's around your time and energy and the effort that is just pushing you to the limit. Because there's a need for you to take it easy. Doing it way too hard, Aquarius. And you are trusting. You do have a lot of wisdom, right? So Spirit's saying you need to back yourself and make choices that are in alignment with your own wisdom and experience. All right, let's have a look at you diving deeper within, underneath the surface of everything going on here to find that gem that you need that's going to help you move forward, put you into a path of balance. Yeah, Spirit's saying there's possibly something you want to do that's really creative. Whether it's in your time off. Oh, I was waiting for this to come out. When you make these changes, all manner of synchronicity is going to happen. You've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Your prayers are going to be answered. Everything's going to line up for you. And regularly get yourself outside in nature and start doing some nature walks, which is going to balance and ground your energies and bring you into balance. Let's have a look at this side where you're going to transfer into this beautiful high vibrational energy if you're open to it. See, I said an if. Conscious choice. It's going to align and bring a love relationship closer. Focus on your financial security and stability. All you got to do is take action to move yourself forward. Yeah, it's a lot of transformation that's going to happen. The choice you make is going to allow everything to just drop into place for you. You regularly need some quiet time out just by yourself to really unwind and relax. Maybe as a couple you need quiet time together. There's also a need for you to focus on pampering yourself, doing things that really around self-care. All right, let's put some guidance from the tarot. Oh, Spirit's saying when you make the choice to get out of a situation you're in right now, the sun's going to come out. You're going to be waving the victory flag. All your plans are going to work out beautifully, whether people object to them or not. And you're going to have self-made success here. The choices you make need to be in alignment with creating financial success in your life. You're very capable. Especially those in your own business. And there's some kind of news that's going to rush in fast. Or these changes are going to have like a domino effect in your life. Everything's going to happen really quickly once you decide to move forward. We're saying your plans may need a little bit of tweaking along the way. They may not be perfect. Don't let that stop you. And there is going to be this passionate love rushing in. You're not in a love relationship, it's coming in. For others, there's going to be a renewal of passion in a love connection. Oh yeah, it's a very loyal, dependable King of Cups. He's also waiting for his ships to sail in. Let's some guidance from the Crystal Healing deck. Yeah, it's definitely a time for you to kick off new things in your life. You've got fertility here. New ideas, new pathways, going to bring a lot of joy into your life. Massive difference in energy there. And you do need to have compassion with others. Some people are not going to be used to you making these kind of changes, and one, that's not for you to carry. But you can still be empathetic without giving away your energy. Because you're stepping fully into your power. And you need to. Directly related to your life purpose. So you're going to make changes and choices here that you're not going to seek anyone's input. You're just going to do it. You might chat about them with your partner, but ultimately the decisions rest with you. There is a need for you to focus on your physical body here. I think it's more around self-care. We're saying guided meditations, anything to do that puts you in deep relaxation, yoga, sound therapy classes would be really good for you. There may be a situation you need to apply forgiveness to. I don't know if it's with self or others. Yeah, it's really about you being more gentle on yourself and applying self-love. Some of you way too hard on yourself. It's almost like you're taking on everyone's burdens, trying to sort everyone else's problems out. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Nature's Whispers, I reckon. Yeah, Spirit's saying you need to make a decision. One side's paved in gold, it's financially stable, brings a lot of drama and stress into your life. The other one's full of life and colour. Yeah. Some of you are seeking more adventure. You want to free yourself, travel. You're not doing it alone. Well, some of you may be. Some of you may want to go off on a retreat. And to celebrate differences, you're on a different path to everyone else. They're not going to align. Those paths are not going to align. You need to make choices in alignment with yourself right now. And there's situations in your life you need to take a fresh approach to. So if you're saying, oh, I can't make changes, I've got X, Y, and Z to do, and everyone expects me to do that. No, Spirit's saying, time to stop that, right? What would happen if you took a heart-centered approach in alignment with what you want? That's the approach that needs to shift. Because that's going to be in alignment with your soul. All right, let's put you some guidance directly from your spiritual team. Yeah. Spirit's saying it's time for you to reflect. You need to figure out what it is you truly want. Situation you've got yourself into, situations you need to get yourself out of. You've got respect your boundaries twice. There is someone in your life you need to put, more than one person. Maybe they're used to you being a people pleaser, bending over backwards and doing everything for everyone. You changing your life to accommodate other people's demands on your time and energy. And you've got double message here to put healthy boundaries in place with people. So what's going to bring you into a place of balance? And it's time for you to surrender to the flow. So get back into flow. Number 44 is a message direct from Spirit. I have to cover this one over because she's a little naked. And embrace the feminine. Spirit's wanting you to get back into your softer side, which is not like trying to force and push a whole lot of things. Again, it's this message about getting into flow. Girls, if you're too much in your masculine energy, applying control to situations, control to a partner, Spirit's saying it's time for you to allow them to step into their masculine energy and you be the feminine, right? The softer side, the nurturing side. I mean, she's holding an egg. She's also pregnant, so it certainly represents fertility, kicking off new things in your life. All right, let's put some guidance around actions moving forward. Okay, you've got purity here. Spirit's saying it's the white wolf. There's a need for you to cleanse your energy of past influences, you worrying too much about others, caring too much about the opinions of others, old ways of being that don't serve you any longer. Yeah, you need to free yourself big time so you can take flight. Spirit's saying if you don't, you're going to have a big tower moment. Big tower moment. Now, it could be an emotional breakdown. It could be physical body's just going to go, oh, I can't cope. You've got so much stress going on in that physical body. Listen up. Another message, you need to purify your thoughts, your emotions. Negative things you're saying to yourself, all the can'ts, the should'ves, the would'ves. Time to take flight. Take risks. Got the eagle here. 2 birds here taking flight. There's this message, I push you from the cliff so you may know yourself. So you're either going to sink or fly, right? Spirit wants you to fly. If you've ever watched eagles, particularly 2 eagles, when we've got the masculine and feminine eagles, which is a divine union, a divine pair. If you watch them, and they get into the wind and they get into those tailwinds, how high they go, and they just circle around, and it's just, you know, nothing can touch them. Nothing can touch them. All right, you're always, I mean, if you ever watch an eagle that's flying and by itself, there'll be all the other birds that are trying to peck at its wings because they're scared of it, you know, the power of the eagle, and yet the eagle doesn't retaliate, it just keeps flying. Spirit wants you to be like that. Everyone else is on their own journey, on their own flight. Jeez, wait till you see this. Oh, have a look at this. You've got the fierce Pegasus of fire. Oh, might breathe fire onto you. Shake your world up. You ready, Aquarius? It says, Pegasus, guardian and teacher of the soul, manifests the sacred blessing of spiritual fire. Oh, here we go. To cleanse, protect, and stimulate the soul's divine potential. The creative power and element of fire burns through negative energies and karmic attachments, animating the spiritual flames within the heart. When divinely ablaze, the heart is capable of love that heals oneself and others. It is the heart that knows how to forgive and let go, retaining pure love and goodwill towards all beings, no matter what may have transpired between you and them. Fire holds the genius of purification. It burns away that which is unhealthy or unhelpful, so there is energy available to foster new pathways and connections. When sacred fire cleans your soul, you may experience a loss, but not necessarily an unwanted one. You're asked to let go of toxic situations that are impeding your growth, so you may receive a blessing of passionate inspiration and realization of your divine potential. Whether you consciously recognize it or not, your soul is ready for something profoundly new and alive. You have a deep yearning to express the wild love of your heart. Yet your life may feel out of control, and you may worry about what is unfolding. And although you may temporarily find yourself in an undesirable circumstance, you will ultimately be happy with the outcome and realize that you're being given what truly ignites your spirit and brings joy to your deserving heart. Beautiful new opportunities are on your spiritual horizon. OMG, totally in alignment with your reading. Oh, that was a little spiritual butt kick. It was, darlings. All right, those are your messages. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. If you do need extra help and support and guidance with a personal reading, do reach out. Numbers are limited at this point, so booking links on here and down below. It's pretty much first in, first served. And take it easy. For now, much love, much light. Namaste.